Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light and Laura, the happiness coach.
Hi.
Mercury retrograde's a little early. We had some technical difficulties trying to go live with all of you. It would have been fun, but I tried it the third time and the whole streaming section in my YouTube was shut down. So I guess maybe YouTube's having some issues. I don't know, but wasn't meant to be. So we have decided, Laura and I, to do a collaboration today on this awesome snow full moon in Virgo. And before we get started, we just wanted to remind everyone that we're going to be together soon, right, Laura?
Yes, 2.5 weeks.
So excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. So we're going to be, we've launched our California tour. As you know, our series is called To Be One, and all the details, the dates, and information as far as location is concerned is on my website at queenoflight1111.com. So please check it out. Thank you to those of you who have already purchased. We're so grateful and so excited to actually meet and interact with all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So today, Laura and I decided, again, we're going to cover the this full moon energy. And so, Laura, do you want to talk about what you've covered first, and then I'll say what I did, and then we'll go into the reading.
Okay, so what I've done what the masculine and what the feminine are going to be releasing. So first of all, we have like a general for everyone, masculine, feminine, like the general collective, what's going to be happening during this full moon. And then we have the feminine, what she's releasing, the energy that she's going to be going into, what she needs to let go of and why. And then we have the same for the masculine, so what he's been holding on to that will be released in this full moon and why, what's going to come from that. And then Queen has gone into the after bit, right, where once this is released, this is what's going to be happening on her end.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got the masculine's energy and what's happening after this moon, because Laura's covering the release. And then we also have like the lessons learned, and I'm the same for the feminine. And then I pulled future energies with, again, the lessons for the connection.
Yeah.
Cool. So go ahead, Laura.
Okay, so there's a lot of different things here. I've used quite a few different cards, but we're going to start with just the general collective energies of what everyone's going to be releasing. So I used the Moonology cards, and actually when I pulled them out, when I ran them all together for feminine, masculine, and the collective, they tell a bit of a story. So I'm going to read it in that order. So it says, have faith in your dreams. You're very close to achieving your goals. Believe in the impossible. Nothing is set in stone. So what this is telling me is that, you know, whatever you're trying to manifest at the moment, whether it's this union or whether it's other things in your life, whoever's, if you're feminine or masculine watching this, is saying that this is close to being manifested. It's on its way to you, and this moon is going to help. Continue to have faith in your dreams. Continue to use the law of attraction, have faith in what you're creating, because remember, with all this healing work that everyone's done, you are going to be a magnet to abundance, but you have to stay focused on it. So whatever you are saying right now, you're going to be manifesting. And if you're talking about the negative, or you're allowing yourself to be pulled into low energies, you're going to be attracting the same thing. So stay high in this vibration, okay? Stay high in this frequency. Believe in the impossible, and nothing is set in stone. I love this card because it's saying, nothing is destined, but I mean that in a positive way. It's like I said, you can create anything that you want. If you want to be in this union, if you want to turn your life around, if you want to make these huge changes, you can do that. Nothing is going to be stopping you. Nothing is set in stone. So believe in the impossible. Even the things that you think, oh my God, this is just never going to happen. Believe in the impossible, because nothing is set in stone. So I'm going to go to the feminines first, because she's here and I feel guided to go to her first. So again, with these moon cards, she's got surrender to the divine. A new start is coming. Expect powerful change. So again, it tells a story, right? So surrendering to the divine. This is looking at the tarot that we have here as well. This is going to be a really big thing for you feminines watching, releasing things, letting the universe take over. There's some things that we think we want, But actually, there's even better and even bigger things out there that we can have. So we have to surrender to the universe and let the universe do the work. If we're putting resistance on things, you know, if we're focusing on if this is never going to happen, or we're focusing on the negative, you're going to bring that in, right? So you're best off, if you can't focus on the positive, you're best off to surrender it to the universe and let the universe manifest it for you, because there's a new start here that's on its way. And expect it, believe it, it's on its way, and it's going to be big. This is a super moon, right? And the super moon is going to push everything forward really, really, really quickly. So expect there to be huge changes. Like I said, things that you never thought would manifest are going to be manifesting with the assistance of this moon. So clarifiers, we've got the move card. So this is going to, like I said, it's going to be moving you forward. We've got that clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. So moving forward towards, you know, financial abundance, towards stability, whatever it is that you're trying to do and create in your material life, this moon is going to be helping you with that. You're going to be releasing things that are stopping you from moving forward. So you may be a little bit stuck. We do have some heart chakra stuff here, which I've talked about a lot. So I'll go into that in a moment, but it's going to bring clarity on the direction that you are going to move forward with your material life, with your stability. And then we have, let's go here. So we have thinking, right? Now I created this card in the sense that this is overthinking. Thinking, and not allowing things to move forward organically on their own. So look, let me just show you this. Four of Pentacles. Now this is what I've been seeing in the collective. You see how this pentacle is covering his heart, right? It's covering his heart. He can't see where he's going. This is why there's been so much heart chakra activation in the collective recently. So for a lot of you, you've been thinking because you can't feel where to go. We have the Two of Swords here, so not knowing which direction to go in. Because of that, your heart chakra is going to be your light, okay? It's like a headlight in a car, and if it's covered, you can't, if you turn the light on, you're not going to be able to see where you're going. You have to uncover this. So this moon is going to help assist with that. So you're going to be able to stop overthinking, because you're going to be able to feel where you're going. And what better energy to be in than the energy of the Empress, right? The divine feminine energy, you being in your power, your goddess energy, your strength. You're going to be birthing new things, because remember, the feminine births things. She's the creator, okay? So once that energy of the heart is released, you're going to be able to go from your head to your heart, and you're going to be able to feel your way through. And like I said, we have the Two of Swords here. So this is you being stuck, not knowing what direction to go in, and so you've got control. You're trying to control it because you can't feel which way to go. So you're using your thoughts and your head and your imagination, and you're trying to control which direction to go in. But actually, like I said, we want to be feeling our way through. And look, she has the moon above her, which I love. So this really is about releasing control, releasing overthinking, and stepping more into that heart space and being guided through to this new beginning. So do you want me to do the masculine as well, or do you want to go for future energy with the feminines now? What would you like to do?
Let's just go ahead and go through it. You might want to, you might want to mute your phone.
It's not my phone, it's my laptop.
All those orders you're getting.
It's not my phone's on silent. It's my laptop. I can't do anything about it.
That's like
I know.
all those people wanting your attention.
I know. Guys, I apologize for the beeping. I don't know how to turn that off. People say, I say to people, I get a lot of messages. I know. I say to people, look guys, I get a lot of emails all the time, like I can't reply to everyone. I don't know if everyone believes me, but now you guys can see what I'm working with.
It's proof.
Okay, so we've got, for the masculine, we've got work through your fears. This is great. So a lot of the masculines are going to be working through their fears, and I'll look at that in a moment with you guys, but this is an energy that the masculine is going to be working through. So work through your fears, be bold and make the first move. Communication is key. So for the masculine, some of them, you know, it's going to be fears on communication, fears on stepping forward. So this is what the masculines are going to be, the moon is going to be assisting to release with the masculine. So releasing their fears, allowing them to be bold. Sorry guys. I can't do anything unless someone tells me. I don't know how I can turn that off.
It's okay. Email Laura directly. So we can beep again.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's going to allow them to release fear so that they can be bold and move forward and make decisions that they've maybe been struggling to make. And that is to do with communication as well. So looking more deeply into that, we have anger is where I want to go to first. So the masculine's holding on to anger. When I asked for clarification of this, the first thing we got was the Ace of Cups. So angry about a start of a new relationship, I didn't understand. So 10 of Wands as well. So he's carrying a lot of heavy energy on his shoulders in regards to a new relationship, to starting off communication maybe with the divine feminine, or just in general, just feeling a little bit blocked, right? Because he's carrying this heavy energy. And then to clarify that even further, we have the 5 of Wands. So this is like the inner conflict. Again, the feminine had this as well. So both the masculine and the feminine are mirroring each other in the sense that they're going to be releasing that mental chatter that's going on within them, and they're going to be releasing anger and frustration in regards to this new beginning. So that could be things from the past that they need to let go of in order to let that in. You know, that could be not knowing how to start that. That could be not knowing what to let go of in order to start that. So it's going to be different for everyone, but that's they're a little bit conflicted with that. They are holding some anger within themselves because of to do with starting something new. So the masculine's also got manifest. I know that the magician card's been coming out a lot in Queen of Light's readings, so I'm really glad to see it here as well. So manifesting, he's going to be able to manifest what he wants. Look, he's got the 8 of Cups and he's got the Page of Wands. So he's going to be able to manifest taking action in walking away from things that no longer serve him. So remember how I said he has anger within him that is causing him to, you know, not be able to know how to start again, how to communicate, how to make the first move. And he's going to be manifesting the things that he needs to let go of in order to step forward to be able to do that. And then finally, we have the Journey card and then the 2 of Wands. So this is him starting again, new beginning, new adventures, a new journey, starting a whole new cycle. So this is the energy that he's going to be stepping into. So what the moon is going to be helping the most for him is to release those fears that stop him moving forward, to release the fears of letting go of what he needs to release in order to step forward. So the masculine's going to be stepping forward more physically because he's got that communication is key in making the first move, whereas the feminine's going to be more in her feminine energy, where she's going to be opening up her heart and following her intuition and letting things divinely flow. So I love how the feminine's really in the intuition part. She's exactly where she needs to be. The masculine is really focusing on that physical 3D stuff. Again, exactly where he needs to be. So this moon is definitely going to help to align the masculines and the feminines with where they need to be for the next step, which is where Queen of Light is going to take off, right?
That's right. That's right. So awesome energies. So that's what we just talked about. So the release, the lessons that the energies that are going to be released over time. So I love that. So we've got similar cards, and so we pulled these independently of each other before we joined. So it's very interesting that yes, if you resonate with Laura and what she is reading, even in her kind of day-to-day on her YouTube channel, we very much kind of align with the same sort of collective. So here, and I'm going to start with the Divine Masculine because we just ended with it. What's going to happen, and I've used the After Tarot. So pain is going to be released. That's the first card out. So 3 of Swords, we have pain is released. We've got now this bandage over the heart, right, to stop the bleeding. This is also release of third-party situations, release of sadness. So this is what's going to happen in the after the moon energies kind of simmer in. So Laura, you had the release of anger, right? What was the other release for the masculine?
Release of anger, manifest, and journey.
Right. So so this is part of anger, right? So when you're angry, that's an emotion, you're sad, all is hurtful to the heart. So he is going to be releasing this. The next energy he goes into is 9 of Cups, which is he wants to make his dreams come true. This is about wishes fulfilled, okay? So this isn't about fulfilling wishes. This is the After Tarot. So wishes will be fulfilled. What's the wish? The wish is what the Queen of Swords, our divine feminine, has spoken, the truth that she needs, about what she needs. So he's really going to get into this place of healing, fulfill his wishes and our feminines. He's going to stop this this energy of the 2 of Swords, which is in the typical tarot deck, this person is going within. This person is at a stalemate. No action is occurring. Well, in the after tarot, we actually pick up the sword. We have gone within, and now we are going to take action on the connection. Okay, so once you take action on the connection, what happens? The cycle completes with the World card, and then its final 2 cards out is the Magician and Strength. These flew out together. He is going to be a stronger masculine. This is going to be a stronger connection. Why? Because he is the Magician. This came up in my reading yesterday as well, right? They are co-creators. He has all the tools, all the resources. He has the cup, he has the sword, he has the wand, he has the pentacle to create and manifest a strong new beginning with his feminine. So with the feminine, what is going to happen in the after tarot? Well, in the 5 of Cups, she starts to, start to look at the 2 of Cups. Why? Because she's ready to go into a better time with this Wheel of Fortune. So remember, we have this 3 of Swords. Karmics are flying off the wheel. We're ready to get into a better time. Okay, communication comes through. He's going to shoot the arrow, and it's shooting towards the feminine. Okay, so this is about starting to look at the 2 of Cups. Karmics flying off. We're getting into a better time. Cupid's arrows are being shot again towards the Empress, okay, for a renewed love. And lo and behold, Judgment card. This is the renewal. This is the rebirth of the connection. This is the trumpet being sounded by the angel. This is the Temperance angel, the protector of the twin flame connections. And she is calling the connection back to life. And then what happens at the end? Conflict is over. People put the swords down. No need for the sword even further. Okay, so we've learned, we've got the sword of truth. There's a renewal, there's a rebirth. We've healed pains. The cycle is completing. He's completing a cycle, and we're going to co-create. So now, Laura, can I get into the lesson learned here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the masculine, what did he learn? What did he learn? Because I'm doing the after energies. So this is what he learned. He learned that indecision is not a good place to be. Because remember, 2 of Swords, he makes decisions. He gets out of the stalemate, and that completes the cycle. So his first lesson that he learned through the moon is that he uses his intuition in all aspects of his life. The other lesson that he learned is about success. And this is about a real materially minded masculine, okay? And so it's about money, it's about success, it's about stability, it's about, things that are materialistic. And what did he learn? He learns that I know that there is no greater goal than love, okay? The money, the car, all of that fame, fortune, whatever it is, that means nothing in this sort of divine connection. In fact, in any connection, it should be about love, and that is what the ultimate success is. What is the lesson that our dear feminine learns? Our Empress, well, the first one is regret, okay? This 5 of Cups is a card of regret. It's a card of sadness. She's going to be done with this, okay? And that is also the lesson learned. And it says here, I know that I can't change the past. She can't go back and change the third-party situations. She can't go in and change and remove the pain that she experienced. She can't go backwards, okay? She used all of that, transmuted it to become this Empress. She used all of that to transmute it. So this regret of everything that's occurred in her life because of this connection is going to be obliterated. It's over. The next card that we got as her lesson learned is about loneliness. She knows she's never alone. Couple of things on this card. One, you're never alone because you're really never in separation. If you are in your goddess energy, then you know that you have always been in union. The second thing is the universe is always with you. And then the third thing is loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Well, when you are whole, when you are one, when you are in your goddess energy, you know that you're not alone. So this is that last and final healing that she has been doing, that Laura and I have been talking about, is that she is going to get rid of this feeling that she is never alone. She's never been alone. Her masculine's been with her. The universe has been with her. And now that she is one on the inside, she knows she's never alone. So now I want to go to the connection, the future energies for the connection. So Laura and I, again, got some repeat cards. This is the High Priestess card. So not only is this the 5D feminine, but this is also an energy of what? Intuition, right? So this was this indecision card, and this is the future of the connection. So it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. That's the lesson the masculine learned. But this is also the feminine. So they both have used their intuition to what? Move forward into a new beginning. They took the leap of faith. They took the leap of faith. Why? Because remember, they're never alone. The star card is about healing, which is what they've healed. The star card is about divine assistance. Remember, we just said you're never alone. The universe has been with them all along on what? This journey. They are more enlightened. They have ascended. They have evolved. All the stars, there's stars behind them now, because in the Hermit's card, if you look at the traditional Rider-Waite, there are no stars in the background. But now we have stars in the background. We have stars in the lantern. He is confident in what he's learned and what the journey is. So this is an ascended, evolved connection because they learned lessons. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles came out in Laura's energy for the feminine. And so now we have a nurturing, stable connection that then manifests into the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, you can't make it up. This is how it flew out. Okay, what's the lesson? The lesson for the connection. First things first, fear. I realize I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. We have, in the past, when we were in this connection collectively, masculine and feminine, operated in a state of fear. The feminine has operated in a state of fear as that, in that my masculine's not going to come back, or I'm fearful that, you know, I'm not going to be able to manifest this connection. Well, this is that fear is what was repelling the connection, okay? So now we are not living in fear. The next card we have is patience. I can't tell you how many comments I get when I tell people, be patient, be patient, be patient. That's the Temperance card. Well, this is the lesson. Your patience is going to pay off. Why? Because you get the Two of Cups in the end. So patience in this twin flame journey, this is a marathon, not a race. If you want a race, then you can have a different type of connection. But if you're identifying with the twin flame, if your life isn't the same as you've known it, if you've changed and even don't even recognize the person that you are anymore because you're the best version of yourself, then this is why, because you were patient. All right, last message for the connection, peace. Peace is about, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Well, this is about 5D. So you don't want to apply the 5D to your masculine. The masculine should be applying his 5D journey to on his own journey, and the feminine does the same for hers. That's where you find peace. That's where you release fear, and that's where patience isn't an issue. Why? Because you are a being of love. Your vibration is higher now, and now you're ready for union, okay? That's what I always say. Union comes knocking at the door when you're not fearing and holding on to union. So that's my soapbox. Anything to add, Laura?
No, I just like it. I love the lesson for the masculine, like love. It's just love, you know? Because the masculines went through this really long journey of like being a bit lost and losing money and losing their stability, and they can gain it all again. But I think there is this massive lesson of like, okay, I've gained it all again, but what's the point unless I have love with me? Right. I love that lesson. And I love how the feminine is just focusing on releasing this and allowing something. Because remember the feminine, guys, she invites things, the masculine gives. So she receives, masculine gives. That's the energy. And I love that she's in this energy of releasing, opening up the heart in order to receive. And he's in releasing the things that are in the way that are stopping him from giving, you know? So I feel like everyone's really on track. And we haven't done a reading for a while, so.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I like what you said about the giving and receiving, but it has what I felt like in the final stages of this kind of separation is that the feminine did have to give a little to shine the light for the masculine, which is why we have this Hermit card in the future, is that the feminine has been the guide, right? Has set the crumbs. And instead of crumbs, I want to set the stars so he can follow to that higher vibration, right? She acted as the queen, and that's why we came into union. It's because she knows when she is guided to do something. She knows. And she knows when she is guided to stay in a position of just trust. And I feel like that's who this Empress is. That's what this High Priestess is in the future, is that people are guided and they know better. He knows when to look for the star, and she knows when to illuminate it. He knows when he has to take that step forward, and she knows when she needs to open her heart to receive it. That's what this is. Yeah. I channel that real time, by the way. So yes.
You saw it here first, guys. Channel live time.
That's right, channel live. So let's do bottom of the deck for me real quick, and we can go to yours. So for bottom of the deck for these lessons, self-esteem. A big part of this journey is about self-esteem, loving yourself, being okay with yourself, being okay with your mind, your body, your spirit. And so what this says is, I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Well, wow, doesn't that talk about life purpose and mission? So this is what we're getting. This is about self-esteem. This whole thing is about you raising the vibration of the planet, but you've got to raise your own inner vibration, which is your self-esteem. The Eight of Cups is the bottom of the deck for the After Tarot. The Eight of Cups is a card of where you are leaving in the traditional to find your Two of Cups. Well, we found it in the future. Why? Because we took action, we inspected ourselves, we looked at this, we addressed it, and now here's the Magician, right? The red cape with the Magician. Now we're ready to manifest our Two of Cups. And lo and behold, we have the Magician in his energy with the Strength card. And then we have the Two of Cups in the future. So that's what we have moved on to. We are done with this part of the journey and ready for the next chapter.
Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like a whole new book is being written right now. Do you know what I mean?
I totally feel like that. Blank slate. That's what this is, right? Judgment, rebirth, renewal. Blank slate. We're starting new. Starting new.
I love it.
So guys, if you're resonating with this, we love it. If you're not resonating with this because you feel like you still have some work to do or wanting to understand your journey a little bit more to get into your full power, then join Laura and I, okay? Laura's gonna be down here in March, and we've got our seminars listed, and we're just so excited to get everybody on this journey and on the right track to success. I mean, this is where Laura and I are, and a lot of our clients that resonate with this are in this space, and we're just excited to share it with all of you. That's the purpose, right?
Yeah.
Possessing all of the gifts.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, it's been fun. I can't wait to see you. And guys, thanks for watching, and sorry about the
sorry, guys. I will. Do you know what? I'll Google how to make that stop. It's annoying when I'm doing like readings with clients. I'm like, oh my god, it's beeping. But if you ever hear me say